In this video, we will show you how to change your oil and filter on this Kia Forte Koup with a 2.4-liter engine. Make sure you have a brand new oil filter and 4.5 quarts of 520 oil. Let's get started. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Something to mention, we are going to have to make our way under the vehicle, so make sure you're in a safe area to do so. You may have to safely raise and support the front of the vehicle. With that said, along the top of the engine, on the passenger side, you're going to find your engine cover, and inside this port is where your engine oil cap is. Along top of the engine oil cap, you can tell exactly what type of oil to use, 5W20, and if you were to turn that over, you're going to find a seal. A quick inspection and set that aside. Let's make our way under the front of the vehicle. As we make our way under the passenger side front of the vehicle, you're going to find your engine oil filter, which we will get to removing. As you continue rearward past the engine oil pan, along the back side of that oil pan, we have a 17mm drain plug. We're going to open up the drain plug. Make sure you have a collection bucket under here so we can recycle the oil properly. As the engine oil drains, the next thing you want to do is clean and inspect your drain plug. Typically there should be a gasket. It's a good idea to replace your gasket, but if you don't have one, you need to at least thoroughly inspect it and make sure it is reusable. We'll just give this a quick wipe, a close inspection, and we'll set this aside for now. We'll clean down the area and reinstall the drain plug. Once that's snug, torque it to 30 foot-pounds. We'll clean up our mess here and move to that engine oil filter directly in front of this. To remove the engine oil filter, we'll be using a medium-sized oil filter wrench. Just turn this counterclockwise. Let's make sure we have our collection receptacle under this area. We'll just let this oil make its way out of here real quick. Remove your engine oil filter, dispose of it properly. Let's clean up the base on the engine where the brand new oil filter will sit. A quick wipe, a close inspection, and let's install our engine oil filter. During the installation process, it's a good idea to lubricate the engine oil filter gasket. We'll use some clean motor oil for that. Once you have your engine oil filter snugged up by hand, continue with your oil filter wrench an extra 1/8 of a turn. Double check to make sure it's secure. Go ahead and clean up all your mess under this area. Back up in the engine compartment. To fill the oil, we'll be using a funnel so we don't make any mess along the top of the engine. Continue on by adding 4.5 quarts of engine oil. After adding 4.5 quarts of oil, remove your funnel, reinstall your engine oil cap. Now it's time to go ahead and start up the car. We're going to let it run for approximately 15 seconds and turn it right back off. Check for engine oil leaks. After that, we're going to make sure that we check our engine oil level as well. Now that I've run the vehicle and checked for leaks, it's time to check the engine oil level. We'll do that with the engine oil dipstick. Let's have a quick look at the very end of the engine oil dipstick. You're going to find that you have 2 small dots, and next to those they have a letter. The one all the way up here has an F for full, and down there says L for low. We want to be pretty much anywhere in between, preferably close to that top dot, never above the top dot. If you are above for some reason, you added a little bit too much oil, and it's a good idea to drain some out until you're in between the hatches. Now looking closely at this, I can see it's all the way up by my thumb there. It's definitely not above my upper dot. This looks perfect. Reinstall your engine oil dipstick, make sure it's completely sealed. Okay friend, we finished our engine oil and filter replacement. At this point, triple check for leaks and go ahead and take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.